Okay, let me first. I clicked live instantly. I forgot to uh, get the chat. Hello, si good. I just found. I just opened chat now. Let me first update the chat a bit. Oh yeah, I need me. Hello, Fit. Hello, Satu. I was so busy yesterday, but good thing I still like did the promises I said to. That's why I haven't streamed. I was like, oh yeah, guys, great. Thank God I finished the work. Wait, what's this? Why's there a? Eh? I'm pretty sure you updated the quote of the day. Nani? Nani? Quote of the day? Open. Quote of the day. Save as PNG. There. Hello, Topic Apik. Good morning. So, what's the theme for today? I have 2 hours to spare, and my plan is to create the multi Kaela tweets into a comic, because if you actually put it together, it's actually a comic. It's really funny. Let me first remove this one here. Move this thumbnail here. Here we go. My thumbnail is like all the artwork I did for Kaela this 2026. I am not sure if I have enough space to put. Yeah, the pilots. Yeah, the pilots actually. Right, and let me took out the. So this is like panel 4, right? This panel 4. This panel 4. This panel 1. I got approached by a saleswoman. Right? And then this panel 2, 3. So do you see a comic here? If you combine these 3, really love the coffee gyms. Mm. Ah, taking a 7-in-1 coffee, pretty nice. Hello, fake fake. Oh, wait, I didn't notice Mr. Clipperson is also here. Hello, Mr. Clipperson. So, the comic will be most likely like this. Let me first crop it on comic style, which is like vertical, right? And then I'm gonna wait. What? Eh, eh, Okay, it's one. This is panel 1, right? So the comic would be like this. It's just no dialogues, just Kaela being Kaela. I already have this on my mind yesterday. Actually, I have these scenes in my mind, but I was so tired. Like I cannot. I think I'm gonna pass out yesterday. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So it will be this. Kaela, is here. Oh, so basically, we have one pose of Kaela. Kaela we only have one pose here. It's like this. So put K in the head to make sure it's Kaela. And Kaela is doing the thinking pose. You know, the hand on the chin, arm over here. Oh, hello, Hafids. Also, why people call me Sensei? Bro, I am far from Sensei level. So, this is Kaela, right? In the... Wait, I think I should go for the, you know, for the Jaden animation pose. You know the Jaden animation pose? Oh, hello, Shannon! Hello! The Jaden animation pose is this, you know, this is the Jaden animation pose, which is very easy to draw as a comic. And then we have the saleswoman here. What? Okay, here's the thing. What mascot is like a saleswoman? Should we make it like a femalo? Like a female pemalo, right? Female pemalo over here with, you know, to make it look like a woman. There's a, you know, the flower. And then we're going to have her like a suit, maybe. And then we have like, we have the, you know, the notepad. Oh, rain. Let me check. Actually, I haven't checked people's. Hello. Is it Anzu? Oh, hello, Anzu. Hello. Rain. Pavolia. New outfit that she looks like a. I can actually make rain. Yeah. Rain seems nice. Wait, new outfit? Oh no, we cannot use this. We need to have, because again, it's like a pilot saleswoman. Even though it's like you know, it's a pilot person. It should like be it should look like a saleswoman, because the point here is to make it obvious, basically, the story. It's like this, right? Kaela got approached by saleswoman, and of course we're going to like, okay, let me put this on another layer. I'm gonna make a image of a, you know, exercising guy. The common pilot's pose, you know, the common pilot's pose, the legs over here, yeah, something like this. Oh, that looks weird actually. Okay. what my plan here, Sato, is Kaela will stick with this, with this pose, right? And the panel 2 will be like the same pose still, but she's getting like a spot treatment, and then the female Pimalu, yeah, it's like here. The female Pimalu is like still discussing about the pilots. Again, the female Pamala is not yet the final uh, design for the saleswoman. They're both in a spa. And then this should be the last one. And then and she's still like doing the same pose, paying basically. And it's the spa, and then we're going to use this again. Oh, we need to use panel 1 again for the comic. And then she's still like now she's like paying for 1 year with the he's just like, yeah, still the hand is like over here, and then but she's now after the spa, it's like glowing skin and something. But she's like, but she's still like in thinking phase basically, like very very curly Kaela, like like Madonna hair Kaela, and then the Pimalo is like when Kaela giving her credit card. And thank you. And then the last part is still like Kaela. And the last part is still like Kaela in this pose, like she needs to join. And now this is like Kaela on her chair, basically. So you see the comic here. There's the same pose of Kaela, amplified. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the comic. It's like a multi-tweet comic, basically. Mm. Ah, really love coffee. And it's like, with the coffee. Okay, guys, I am from Southeast Asia. Our coffee is not really like the coffee that the Western ones do. Like the one they put like some like brew shit. It's like instant coffee. But there's a big but. I love it when it's like properly dissolved, and you have like you put only a little bit of water. Okay, no, not use that. We're gonna use panel 1. Delete. It's panel 1. I use panel 1. Okay. I'm gonna use panel 1 over here, the last still. This time it's like Kaela. on her computer, you know. Something like this. Kaela is right-handed, I forgot. So and then the team's like how to say no 101. But still like the Kaela with the Madonna hair. Yeah. Hey, you like the quote of the day? Yeah, it's from a song. I listened to the song and I was like, yo, this song slaps, dude. Like for people like us, right? This song like really slaps. Let me play it. Let me play it. Let me play it. It's actually like really good. Like a song that is like for like the middle-aged people generation. Yeah, this is the comic in general. No text, just using the tweet as an emphasis. And let's start. Let's start making it. So first, let me put all of the line art draft.
Well, I woke up to the sound to silence the cars. We're cutting like knives in a fist fight.
And this is like an easy way to make a comic because Kaela is only at one pose. You see? You heard this song! I told you that you heard this song. It passed through my playlist. Let's go! Yo, 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 this song.
This I know. I never said we are. Though I never been through hell like that. I've closed enough windows to know you can never look back.
Okay, let me draw Kaela's.
If you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like a stone, carry on.
Oh.
May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground. Carry on. Carry on, carry on. So I met up with some friends at the edge of the night at a bar of 75.
The sad thing about this band is that in the peak of their career, the singer becomes so egotistical that it broke the band, basically. Because he believes that, you know, he's the heart of the band. Yeah. So I'm gonna lower this stuff. So the story about this guy is like Nathan. I'm gonna lower Nathan. Her name is Nathan. Was actually when on the peak of their career, he wants to like join a label so he can record it more. But the problem is his friends or the people who produced the song, who made the instrumentals, were like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna produce our own songs in our own brand. But Nathan was blinded by money. Was like, nah, he's doing like a Queen thing. I am the voice of the band, so I am more important. So what happened was, the other friends were like, fuck you then. We're going to leave. Yeah. And then, what happened was, when the band disbanded, it was like fine for the first year, basically. Oh, hello, Shannon. Wait, are you Shannon Shannon or you just Shannon normal Shannon? I guess you're normal Shannon. But hello. But back to the story. So what happened was after they break up, he did have a one song that made him famous. Let me put it. So this is the last song that made him famous, but the opposite. So he joined in with this song thinking that it will make him big, but it was the it happened differently. It was Pink that become more famous because of him, and then he disappeared to relevancy. It's all, yeah, everything just falls down because on the peak of their success, the singer becomes so blinded by his own talents that he didn't think the one who made the song or produced the song right now is still working with Billie Eilish, Bruno Mars. He still produced songs with them. And the instrumentalist is working with Hollywood on, like, So yeah, among these three friends, only Nathan become disappeared. But this song is a banger though. We're not those. Also, can you listen to the song? This song is so stupid. I would like you to listen to the song, and I'm gonna ask you a question afterwards. This song is so stupid if you really listen. If you read the lyrics, it's stupid. Okay, now the question of the song. You know why they broke up? You know the main point of the song? It's like one stupid mistake to another. So the girl, no, it's not a mini argument. So I'm gonna, so the story is like, sh the guy sleep talking while asleep. Uh, he's sleep talking about another woman. Yeah, that's it. And the 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 girlfriend was thinking that he is cheating, and they broke up. Yeah, yeah. And the funny part is the man didn't try to defend himself because he is tired. He's basically tired of the woman's bullshit, while the woman is being so hysterical. That's why just give me a reason. Both of them don't give a reason. They just broke up, accept it, didn't even try to fight it. That's the whole story is about. The guy just sleep talking about another woman. Yeah, song stupid, right? Uh, I don't know. I don't know who's that woman is talking about, but the song is so dumb. I mean, there's a lot of songs that are so dumb, dude. There are a lot of songs that is so dumb, but it's very famous. Like if you read the lyrics, it's actually so dumb, and there's some lyrics that are so like what the hell is this? But then again, most of the people are beeps and boops. Yeah, read the lyrics. Read the lyrics. Kind of here with the no, it's like pure forehead here. You see, the more you read the lyrics, you see, the guy even complained that why you keep talking about the dream? He just talking. uh, but then again, I think the main point of the story is not about the the breaking apart. I mean, the reason why they break apart. I think the main point of the whole, uh, you know, of the whole song is that both of them didn't even try to fix it. They just accepted that they both fall off. Nobody tried to fight the love that they have. Yeah. A hysterical woman and a guy who just no bullshit type of thing. Mhm. Yeah, communication issue. Exactly, man. This song is literally communication issue in a nutshell. I mean, you guys know, right? There are some famous songs that are very questionable lyrics, right? Like for example, Hey Ya is actually a song about a guy who is, who is like being philosophical, and there's a part in the lyrics where he said, ah, you guys just want to dance, you don't want to hear me cry. Yeah. So there's a lot of songs, dude. Like because of the beats, the music, that people tend to like ignore the main story of the whole thing. But yeah, but though this band, right, on their peak, they have really good songs. Like in their peak moments, dude, they have really peak songs. Like aside from Carry On, right, there's like yeah. Why is their band name Fun though? So weird. Fun. Yeah, We Are Young. Yeah, We Are Young is one of the famous ones too. Some Nights. Oof. Now let me play some of their songs. Though listening to these songs made me realize how old I am. 14 years ago. Holy fuck, dude. 14 years ago, dude. I was in college when I listened to this.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she's waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young,
But yeah, there's one thing I'm going to say.
so let's
I
set the
am
world on
old.
fire.
I
We can
am
burn
old.
brighter than the sun.
Like this song was,
No, I
yeah.
know
I was in like
all that you
in a
got.
relationship where
Maybe we can find new ways to fall apart.
I don't know.
But our friends are back,
Oh,
so
actually, remembering it now, it seems so bizarre. My past life was like, goddamn, that actually happened to me, huh?
let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire.
dude. Listening to a song makes me real. I just realized listening to old songs where I have very bad memories make me remember bad memories. Let me change it. Let me change it to something. No, 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 something fun. So basically, the whole story. Why is it bad memory? Uh, it's just like in college, I dated one of the famous people in school, right? And the bad memory part is when a lot of people try to uncover my my past. Yeah. This is what you get, dude, if you mess with famous people in school. They call the class Madonna. I was in a relationship with her like for like 3 months. That's bad. It's so bad that we broke up after 3 months. They dig stuff from me. It's very funny. Yeah. But if there's something I want to change before, I should have accepted it. Because I think accepting it was the better option. Because again, the reason why they 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 got my Facebook picture when I was like a fat little kid. They showed me like how fat I am, how disgusting I look, and now I tried to look, you know, how nerdy I am back in elementary and high school. Now I try to look like a normie. Yeah. I think the best way on that part was me accepting that I changed. At the same time, it's like, denying the fact that I was that guy. The guy who tried to change his appearance. Okay, now for the sales lady. How do I do the sales lady? I can stick with the Pimalo sales lady for sure. Let's stick with this Pimalo sales lady. Oh yeah, back in the day, back when the internet was new, people didn't know about cyberbullying. It's still like on its infancy, but it was like very extreme, like people digging up old memories of people, try to weaponize it. And for a college and high school kid, and the internet was new because they were spreading it as like wildfire back in the day. But then again, right? But then again, it's like it was before me becoming an NSTP governor on college, because it was on my second year that I became an NSTP governor, and people, like, even though I have like the record of being a fatty and I changed, I'm nerdy. I guess because of the nerdy part that I got voted as the NSTP governor on the whole school. So that's why I become the whole school's you know governor for stuff. It's very funny because when I was a NSTP governor, I didn't even try to be in a relationship, but I was no, no The story was this: the the longest relationship that I have when I was an NSTP governor was me and her just hanging out, and then slowly but surely, I didn't even confess. Basically, we just suddenly, fling, and then yeah, people were like, "Yo, they're in a relationship," and we were like, "Okay." Didn't even confess. The public eye were like, these two are in a relationship. We also like mutual, so we're like, okay, we're in a relationship now. Yeah, yeah. What do you mean a for real had an anime moment, dude? Yeah, that's the reason why it's an anime moment, because it happens, dude. Things like this happens. There's a reason where it's an anime trope, because it actually happens. And you know what's the sad part? Okay, if this was an anime moment, let me tell you. The sad part, 4 years into the relationship, he cheated on me. I mean, she cheated on me. Uh, so yeah, anime moment, huh? 4 years in a relationship. 4 fucking years. Imagine. Uh, but then again, it was like, oh my god, if I'm gonna explain this story, this is actually so sad. Or maybe I'm being delusional at the same time. But TLDR, I think she broke up with me because she is taking responsibility on what happened on her cheating. So basically, what happened, she got pregnant and she told me that she's been cheating on me and she's pregnant with this other guy, which is someone I know. And then I crashed out. We broke up. And yeah, at least, I am not responsible on the child that I didn't impregnate. You see? That's me being positive on what happened. Oh, hello, Haru. Oh, it's such a bad time that you came into. So do you think what she did was right? I think she did everything. I think that part, the last part was right. The cheating was wrong. Yeah, at least I didn't raise a kid that isn't mine. That is true. In the good side of things, right? And which is very sad. You know why? She's a single mother now. The guy disappeared. Yeah. Isn't that the word, the kind of worms? Like, after the guy disappeared, they want me to go back in the picture. I was like, I cannot raise a kid that isn't mine. Okay? Like, a lot of their before, the friends abandoned me, and then then her friends wants me back. Uh, it was a telenovela moment for sure. Later, I learned that the guy just, you know, disappeared from the picture. Exactly. Like again, right? Again, it's because like this. Her friends wants the best for her, basically, and apparently, they think that the guy was the best for her because blah blah blah. Oh my god, like should I go details? Should I go details about this? Can I go details about this? It's already in the past. I already moved on, but this is actually very interesting to the story. I just realized. Uh, so in summary, the story is like this. Let me put everything in one layer for a bit. Okay. So on the day that she cheated, apparently she cheated on the guy on the week that they have a. She's a coworker. I mean, the guy's a coworker, and they have like a team building thing, right? And apparently the guy, what you call this, forced quote unquote his way on her, and she was drunk. She just accepted it, blah blah blah, and they did it, and then she got pregnant. So they only met like a few days, and then afterwards, like she didn't show up. This is the sad part of the whole story, because I was living in an apartment before. She was so busy. She didn't show up for a lot of time. Now, if you think about it, if she didn't show up for many hours, they are doing it somewhere. It's just bizarre. But but at least in the end, she didn't say that I was the father. Yeah. So for many days, like 1 to 2 weeks, she was like busy. She was going home late. I got the NTR treatment basically. I literally got the NTR treatment. Uh, and then yeah, but at least she didn't pass the responsibility to me. And what's the sad part is that she has a friend coworker. She didn't tell me, but she thought that the guy was the best for her because the guy was quote unquote a nice person. Yeah. And basically, they thought that the guy is better than me, blah, blah, blah. She was nice to her. And then it was like afterward that she got pregnant and the child was born. They realized that the guy was only after her panties. Yeah. So yeah. So what happened to me? Oh, a lot of things happened to me at that time. I was devastated. I cannot work properly. Also, I know, I know. I mean, that's what they said. It's not my prerogative because that's the thing that you know. That was the phrase. He's a better and a nicer person than me. That was the phrase that rang through my brain on that time, basically. So what happened to me after that? So remember the story where I got, I got frauded. I get blacklisted to a company. Yeah, that happened after that. So imagine this. Everything was so well, like like it's the mountain, right? Like I got a good job, you know, happy like 4 year relationship, and also like I have a Dota team in local Dota team, and then suddenly boom, cheating, fired due to fraud, Dota team, this, yeah, yeah. See, see, this was like in a span of 1 year. This was 1 year down. Uh, oh, you thought the least bad is the Dota. The Dota one was the worst, to be honest, because the Dota one was like, I thought the, you know, I really thought that I can be. Okay, I always dreamt to be a pro player. You know, I was actually. Fun fact: I played against Mineski. I played against Fnatic. I played the top teams. I played against Team Orange. I played against. We were like scrims. I was scrimming with international teams. Okay, and that fall off too. So yeah. So basically, like the opportunity to become a pro player was there, and also got thrown down the toilet at the same time as my job got thrown down the toilet. My relationship is shit. Yeah. And I won't gonna lie. I did try to commit sauce on the side, but then again, my uh my beliefs get the better of me. You know, I was like, if I'm gonna live this way, I just rather just live selfishly. Yeah. What do you mean my lord's on par with Kyla? Was Kyla's lore really that bad? Oh, I don't worry, dude. Even though how bad it is, we are Asians. We are Southeast Asians. We deal with this shit like we deal like difficult shit and live through it. That's the thing. The Asian genes flown through me and was like, you're not dying. You're Asian. We live through this. Here we go. Now drawing the Pimal over here, accepting the cash of Kyla. Asians are strong. Yo, funnily enough, when I am sad, I listen to happy songs. When I am happy, I listen to sad songs. I have this weird thing that I want to balance everything, you know, sad and happiness. But also, there's also like in me that I want to weaponize my emotion to do something great. Like if I am angry, if I am angry, I play Dota 2. I use that anger to win games. Like, remember this? I think you guys saw this picture, right? Let me show you. You guys remember this picture I posted on Twitter? Why the what? You, like when you look at the picture, it feels so endearing, right? It feels like it's it's very you know passionate. You know why he's passionate? Because this was a day when my dog died. I was like, I was so sad. So I thought about the happiest thing I've done with my dog. It's like, it's usually like this. I sat in the ground, right? I sat in the ground with my deer here, and my dog will go to me like this. It's gonna look up, go inside my legs, and I just hug him like that. So this. Yeah, this is this. It's why like you feel so endearing. Yeah, now you understand why. Weaponize. I told you I weaponized my emotions to make things benefit for me, like an Asian. Don't worry, guys. Like again, the dog was again pretty old. He like in his age, apparently those kind of dogs doesn't really last more than 12 to 14 years. And we got that dog when he was already big. So it shows there 2016 to 20, 2016 to 2026, but the dog was born at 2014. So it's like he's basically 12 years old. Yeah. Oh, it's fine, dude. I though a hug is nice. It's fine. I have expressed my emotion toward that illustration. You know, that's not. There's a reason why it's pinned in my Twitter. Like you were like, yo, why is this picture is the pinned picture in my profile? Yeah, that's the reason why. It's fine, guys. Again, I know and I get sad, but it is life. Like this is why, like like if you have a pet, it's it's like the the quote I post before. The quote was like the the price. No, no, grief is just love that has nowhere to go. You know, that was the post I posted. But it's true though. Again, I think what make me more uh ready on this because I guess there was this sort of warning by the gods that given to me because I keep hearing this scene in Jim Carr. So I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna clip. This is like a short that keeps showing up in my uh you know in my YouTube lately. It was like a week before my dog passed away. So yeah, this was like this 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 like showed up in my YouTube feed a week ago. Like it didn't even show it like once. It keeps showing. You know when you doom scroll in YouTube, this thing keeps showing up and I keep listening to it. So yeah, it basically like prepared me on the sadness that I'm going to experience. So yeah, that prepared me for sure. It will be sad if you weren't sad. That's the price of grief, love. I mean, that's the price of love, grief. Right, when you give a card, it looks like this, yeah. I'm gonna put the side hand, I guess, just for. I know, right? Like there are things in life that I cannot understand. There are some things that warns you about stuff, then suddenly it happens. This is like one of the things, you know? Like why is this video keep popping up on me lately? I don't have anyone that lost on it. Oh, I actually lost someone. Ah, damn. So something like that. Inspirational ones. Yeah. All right. Wait, the music actually stopped. What the hell? Just realized. Why is so quiet? Wait. Oh, you DM me, Haru? Mm-hmm. I guess it's still normal, right? People really. Oh, uh, data is full of goodness. That's what. Not need to draw that. Anyways, let me finish this. Let me check first. Wait. Let me check Discord for a bit. Okay. That's good to know. You know what? It's funny, guys. Like, there's a lot of funny things happen to me in life. There's sad things happen to me in life. But all in all, you know what when they say life starts at 30? I I finally understood. I am 31, going 32 soon this February, and I did see that life really did start at 30. Like at my 30th year, at my 30th birthday, it was the year like I was like, yo, I cannot live like this forever. And then my 31st was the saddest one because that was like I was in debt, like so much in debt. And I'm still in debt now. It's just I have more opportunities to pay the debt. Before I was like only paying the interest and whatnot. Now I have something to pay uh the debt with art. Surprisingly with art. The thing that I put off for a long time Again, I started drawing. Fun fact, I actually started drawing in 2015, but I didn't I have it as a hobby before, you know. I didn't even try to be better. I was like drawing for the sake of drawing. Though I still like do redrawings before. If you don't know what a redrawing is, it's like fixing like drawing a comic that is that is like photographed by a phone to make it like really good quality. That's a redrawer. Mine is like for novels because novels are well known to have no digital media unless Yen Press publish something. So I was like the redrawer for stuff because for me it's easy to redraw because you just need to follow the lines, just follow the art style, the thickness, the shading. You just use the clone tool for stuff you don't understand. Yeah. The thing I really thought that is a hobby is now paying some of my bills. Lul. But then again, there were a lot of things that make me do this. Like uh like how Mika Milatika aka Michi Mochi graduated that forced me to draw to support my OSHI. The people who said that do not draw for hololive have disappeared in my life, you know, the ones that keeps baiting me to uh try other stuff like cryptocurrency also disappeared in my life. Yeah, it took like a lot of distractions to disappear before I get to like focus on drawing. But hello, Mr. Coronado. Welcome, welcome. I am drawing Kaela. Is the Kaela hair fine? Should I stick with the normal Kaela hair? Well, you know what? We can stick with the old Kyla hair. Well, let's go with the old Kyla hair. You know, just make her shinier on the spa. Oh, Captain Belloc, here you go. I should wrap this up soon for sure. Chio? Hello, Chio. Yo, Chio. You know what? You know what, Chio? You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what, Chio? Wait. Where's this? Eh. Standard moderator. Hello, Chio. Now you're mod now. You cannot ban Captain Belloc. By the way, Chio, I actually watched your run in Holo versus Robo. I'm gonna say, you know, you have a very unique way of playing Holo versus Robo. I like how each and every person I watch Holo versus Robo, most of them don't have any experience in PvZ. It's very interesting, and I learned a lot of new tech because of their imagination. Yeah, the audio was bad. Yeah. But seriously, like I actually enjoyed, like, for example, the I like how most of the people who play PvZ will not put uh you know your generator for cheer, quote unquote, uh at the front of the DPS. And I like how you guys put Aqua behind Oli. I was like, oh, you know what? Actually makes sense a bit. You know, it's better to fight back than to gain energy, because in meta gaming, it's like energy or cheer is way more important. Hey, you play PvZ? Wait, how? Why are you so bad? Sorry. 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 I'm so sorry. I, I accidentally reacted. My honest opinion. Sorry. Uh, okay. No, because again, fuck. I'm actually an asshole. Sorry. No, Jian, no. Oh god. Uh, sorry. It's just, like, for example, right? I've seen a lot of people who uses Achan immediately than using Oli first, then transition to Achan. Like, if you're actually I guess the PvZ I am a, what you call this, like a try hard PvZ player, I guess. Uh, you first go for Oli to get enough defense for the mid wave. Because once you get the mid wave, you go for Achan, and the Achan will provide more cheers. Uh, than Oli. And you only need like 2 units anyways to win the round. You know, like if you really want to try hard or easy win, getting GG and Fauna as a frontline would literally just win you all the games without aerial. Now, if you have aerial problems, especially like map 3, that's where you start to like get Shion, no, or maybe Kiara to fight against aerial. And then again, there are some people like I watch Reine. they have to nerf Gigi. The Gigi is so strong. Like it's ridiculously strong, especially like Fauna actually restores not the hit the hit requirements to kill Gigi, because Gigi gets killed after 21 hits, right? Now if you have Fauna behind her, she keeps restoring the 21 hits from to kill Gigi. That's make Gigi so insanely strong. It's actually as broken as Kiara. And you know what's funny about Kiara? They didn't show it here. Kiara is actually AoE. She can hit uh no all the units in the box, in the square. Unlike if you use, Gigi can only hit one at the same time. Kiara hits a lot, and that's like one of the things that the dev didn't put about Kiara, that she can actually hit all units inside the box. So the one Kiara, even though she dies so quick in a wave, she already dealt a lot of cleaving damage, that the wave is softer when it reaches to the second tank, because the game is all about this is my opinion, right? Like the game is actually all about how to transition from early to late game to, and also like analyzing the important targets, basically. Let me replace this one below. Like for example, there's a lot of things in the game that is very intuitive. Like one thing I really like is the appearance of what you call this, Miko will like this is really funny. The appearance of Miko and Iris really you know, they steer up all the gamers, because Miko one shots everyone except for Gigi, of course. And then uh, uh there's also like the rain problem. I like how when I started seeing Miko, I was like, huh, fire. Ah, it's fine. There's Lamy. I just realized the logic of fire versus ice or water didn't occur to a lot of people until, someone in chat pointed it out. Oh, hello, Sir Iwi. But yeah, Kali is actually like in PVZ. Kali is actually the mine potato. You know, if you know the old PVZ strat where you like put sunflower, sunflower, and then when the zombie is coming, you put the potato, you know, on the ground, wait it to get kaboom, and then put another one. The only difference between Kali and the potato is that Kali is insta put. That's why it's like 50 cheer. I like potato is 25, which it takes uh a bit of time to set up. Yeah. Yeah, you're waiting for the grow. So what you do in PVZ is like you put sunflower, right? Sunflower, and then the zombie is coming. This is a zombie. Yeah. So you just put the potato 3 tiles, 1, 2, 3 here. So it will grow. Once it grows up, it's already like in kaboom form, and then you just put more sunflowers, because the cooldown for the potato is like 4 zombies, which is enough for you to put like a full row of ollies or full row of sunflowers. Yeah. And the one thing I learned about the game too is that, again, I was looking for like, again, even though like Shion is like really good because of chain lightning, it hits three lanes at once. It's like Gura but better because it actually chain to different lanes. Um, but the thing is, Shion has one big problem. It's the price. So using the what I told you, the strat of Kali makes you have more ollies at the start. Yeah, yeah. We're talking about the Holoverse Robo. Also, I played the game. Like I'm already, how many hours I have in the game? Let me check Steam. I think I have 20 plus hours on the game. I actually have it as background game when I draw commissions. Alright. So do you want like to learn more about the greatest strategy in Holo versus Robo? A strategy that you will never lose. So, if you want the strategy that you will never lose, it is only applicable to like uh areas where you can put advanced, you know, like like area in the air, and there's like the ladder, something like this. Like putting like putting Nodoka and Fauna over here. These two can tank three Achan, and they can produce a lot of cheers than only alone. And this is like the best way to like put strong units at the start, especially like Shion. So basically, you put Oli, Dodoka, Fauna, and then Shion. Then Shion hits three lanes, right? And there's like five lanes in you know Holo versus Robo. So you put Shion here. So Shion, Shion. Putting two Shion over here already, that she can already defend like these lanes. And then again, this is like the most try hard strat. If you really want to be try hard in Holo versus Robo, I got you. No, I got you for sure. So at the start, right? If you are still at the start, you don't have Shion, you can still go for what I call the GG and CC combination. GG and CC is really strong by themselves. Like GG can tank Miko. Miko doesn't kill GG at one hit, and GG can always win. Especially if you have Fauna. Oh my god. Having Fauna so early. I think Fauna you can actually buy Fauna on the shop. Having Fauna so early is just game changer in the game. A healing plant is so strong, or a healing robo. And let me ask you when I heard hard stages you're streaming. Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna lie. I when you said hard stages, I I was like there was hard. And the only thing that is hard was Holo Shuffle. I think that's the only thing that was hard. Other than that, everything was just, can be strategized. with just GGCC Fauna combo. The introduction of the air units makes it difficult a bit, right? But you know, that's where Shion gets in. Dude, I made dude, you know, I made a guide on how to beat Holo Shuffle. I made a guide to defeat Holo Shuffle. That's how dedicated I am at Holo versus Robo, dude. I actually made a guide on how to beat Holo Shuffle 2 in extra mode. I have it here on my channel too. And I remember Kyla liking it too. I think Kyla used it for guides on beating the Holo Shuffle. It's really difficult. The Holo Shuffle is really difficult. The thing about the game, right? The only difference between this game and PVZ is that PVZ has double sunflower, which allows you to like to uh double sunflower allows you to be greedy in your builds. This game has no double sunflower. It only has like herb, nodoka, achan, and oli as your cheer gatherer. So you need to like analyze the synergy between each one, you know? Now again, if you have if you bought okay, here's the thing. Eof is actually very strong. If you have already Fauna, you can actually replace any backliner to Eofi. So basically, you have Eofi for backline, CC and GG for frontline, Fauna at the third one to heal them, and the Eophoras, the summon of Eofi can clear the lane. You don't need a lot. Like I actually tested it out too in like 10 lane trouble, just using Eophora, but a backup with Shion for against air. They win. Like they win actually. Eofi is very strong in the game. Just very expensive, long cooldown. All right, goodbye, Sir Erie. I'm also finishing the comic now too. I am very passionate about the Holo versus Robo game. I can speak a lot about the game for sure. Though in the game though, there is one unit that a lot of people do recognize as the most OP unit in game. It is Kiara. Kiara is so OP. A tank that can revive, that can hit, that can cleave the whole tile, and can hit flying. Like bruh, what kind of unit is that? She's literally all in one. And that's how I actually beat Holo versus Holo Shuffle. Just spam Kiara. Get a lot of money using Oli and Herb, right? And then just put a lot of Kiara down. Like Kiara down. Like if you have like at least like 36 Kiara, you already won. Like they are immune to like Mikochi's death lava because they fly over it. They also immune by the soda lava because they fly over it. They do get one shotted. So you need to like to use instances like Kali, Iroha, or Coco to remove the additional problems. But yeah, very strong. I think Pomp doesn't want to. I think Pomp knows that Kiara is OP. You know. But however, there's a big however. If you really want to know what's the, you know, in PVZ, there's like some rules. You know, if you are in a 10 lane matchup, like for example, like the 10 lane, Roboko Matsuri is very strong, like extremely strong. Not that to do the Pilates, the exercise. Oh, this is his color. But this is female Pemalu though. Here's the only counter to shiny blades. Yee. Yeah, she did join the Pilates because she got debated by the you know she got debated by the saleswoman after the spa. Wait, what? Say, visa. 69, 69, 69. Okay. Then how to say no 101. Grandma do Pilates. True. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. the the Kosiki video, yeah. Get Bibo tax, dude. I had the same reaction when I got Bibo. I was like, fuck! I got Bibo tax. Oh, the Bibo tax. Didn't expect it on that game for sure. 1 second. Ding, 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 ding. Dee, 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 dee. Also, actually, Bijo is actually like. Here's the thing. I really hope that they have made Biju at least unique. So when he's on Moai form, you know, she can block. But if she's actually like outside the Moai form, when the Moai rock around her is destroyed, I hope she dealt damage. That would be like really cool. Make Bibu like at least an A tier tank, because yeah, she is really tanky. She can tank the Kali, like so good, basically. She also blocks like Kanata from flying over. But at least make her like, for her price and for her, because there are like a lot of tanks can deal damage. Like Herb can tank and whatnot. Okay, time to finish this now. Trim. Head to color. My tank Kali, I had to fortify forgot to nuke whenever. True. I think that the coolest thing about the game is how, you know, like it really like, like speaks a lot of hololive. Like for example, Fubuki is actually like protection, like an instance but protection. It's like the same saying like Fubuki is the, protects hololive members. Fauna heals as Fauna is. The only blue I use is Kobo. Same. Like I have never used Crony. Surprisingly, I have never tried to use Crony. I think Crony is nice, but Kobo is like, it's like the same as Crony. Just, because if you use Kobo, you can actually slow the opponent. You know, and 450 to slow something like a wave. That's a lot. That's a lot of, benefit. Stopping time is nice and all, but slow is like also like good if you have, like a lot of cleave, like piercing damage. Like if you have a lot of CC, you have a lot of Watame or Botan already or Shion. Just using combo is enough to clear a wave. Yeah. Of course, for me, the strongest combo is still like Kiryu, Coco, and Muna. They literally just clears out the wave, the best wave clearer for sure. For a fraction of 275 cheer, you can clear all five waves like in cleanly. I also like the thing is like I speak a lot of Holo versus Robo because again I was a PVZ player before. Nahurot na kong tissue diri mother. Kamoy na nagkuha ato. Ana. Ang mom is here. He's asking for tissue because my room has all the necessities basically. I have nail cutter, cotton buds, tissue which I need to buy it now, alcohol. I also have rubber band, paper clip, charger, deodorizer, uh, what you call this thing again? A scotch tape, scissors. Yeah, that's how I thrive. I have all my stuff near me that I needed, so I don't need to go up and find it all over the room. And now they go to my room to borrow stuff. Ah, okay, Captain Belloc. Good luck with your work. Ming, wajud ko nanawag di mo Ming. My cat is on top of my lap. This is not even my cat. This is a stray cat that got domesticated. And now, you know, I got chosen by the cat distribution system. So it's my cat now. Also, I like how like the more you ignore cats, the more they like you. Such a weird thing. The more affectionate you are, the more they don't like it, and the more you ignore them, the more they like you. Like Kaela, very chun chun. Yeah, Sheke said you're the chosen one. Exactly. I am the chosen one. Saan coming? Eh? He really, like, the thing is, cat love like head scratches, and sometimes these cats are very oily or dirty. I use my used toothbrush, the same toothbrush I use to clean my keyboard and my tablet to scratch this cat's head, and he loves it. He loves the toothbrush so much, right? Also, the fact was, okay, this cat was actually so thin, like you can see the ribs. Now this cat is thick. He's thick, thick, thick. You shock me, thick. Just sit there. Don't bother me. That's all privilege you can get from me for today. Sitting down to my lap. I mean, so far, like in terms of like, I guess the benefits of a stray cat, right, is that you don't need to maintain them. You know what I mean? Like they already know where to poop and shit. There's no need for me to train them. They actually know where to go. Let's make it more nice. Because they just disappear. I'm pretty sure they poop at the neighbor's place, but not my problem. But he sleeps in my house. You see the benefits here? Oh, hi Bidilon! I am recreating Kaela's tweets into a comic. I got approached by Pilates saleswoman. Since I couldn't reject the salesperson, I ended up taking 2 hours and buying a membership for 1 year. I really need to join a class of how to reject a salesperson. So, this is the comic. Now, let me use the standard color for towel, blue. I found it really amazing, by the way, like the cut distribution system, you know? It's not like I don't have cats before. The fact they chose me among all the people around my neighborhood, and I have cats before. It's just I never tried to adopt them. They just chose me. They live with me since I was a kid, and then they just die with old age, and then another one just spawned. Like each and every generation of cats that has been given to me, there's just a new one that spawns. It's interesting. This is the fourth cat because my first cat was Milo. It was a gray stray cat, and then the second cat was a black and white, like a palico black white cat. which I called uh yeah, I called it. I still call him Ming because in my language, Ming is like a general name for stray cat. It was Ming One. Let's call him Ming One, and then I have a pure black cat next. That is a female cat. I call him Mama Ming because it's a female, you know, female cat. Now I have an orange cat that loves to do kneading on my leg. I need to finish this as soon as possible now. I need to work on a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff. There's some people who ask me to draw for Fest. They want to use it as sticker that they give to people on Fest. It's pretty nice. They're pretty cool. Hello Haru, I am close to finishing the artwork actually. Well, welcome back. Also Haru, let me tell you something Haru. I think everyone here is, you know, uses Twitter and whatnot. Twitter is full of gooners. You know, there's a reason why there was a post like his Twitter for you page is full of porn because yeah. Hmm. Oh, you eat noodles. Nice. I hope you eat other things than noodles. You know, like noodles with vegetables or something, or just garlic, or just chili oil with the noodles, just to give you that garlic antioxidant to make you feel more, your body feels more better. Noodles with rice. I call carbohydrates on top of carbohydrates. Let's go. I like how normalized it is too. Like it's so normal for uh people to carbohydrates to carbohydrates combo in Asia specifically. Rice and oh my god, Haru. If we ever met, I'm gonna show you the beauty of just blanching vegetables, and you will not need to always put rice on everything. Blanching is just have boiling water, right? Once the water boil, you put in the vegetables for 1 minute and then take it out. That's blanching. Now, if you have sauces, like like shomai sauce or other stuff, like you can be like a barbaric man like my brother who uses ketchup on the blanch vegetables. It makes you more healthier. Yeah. Yeah. Man, you know what's sad about being a guy who knows how to cook? I think everyone who knows how to cook can agree. You are cursed. You are cursed to be in the kitchen the whole day. I was in a friend's birthday. I am the only one who knows how to cook and grill. So I was in the grill the whole day, you know? But I mean, it's not that I didn't enjoy it. I actually enjoyed being in the grill because I have like unlimited access to meat. So I was like eating the grilled pork while, you know, while they are like partying there. So I have, yeah, it was like worth it, you know, like a kilo of meat is a lot, guys. You know, it's like $10. A kilo of meat is like $10 and $10 plus, depending where you are. And having unlimited access to it, it's like, yeah, I don't care if I cook as long as I have unlimited access on things I eat. But for me to avoid being so big, right? Because I'm already a big guy, I'm 90 kilograms, 5'11. I just, you know, just eat protein, do exercise. Stretching is actually what I do the most now because drawing needs a lot of stretching than exercise. There are times in drawing like your hand hurts. So it's because of, you know, you don't do like stretching for the wrist, stretching for the arms, you know, like doing the stretch like back on the arms, like things like that. Yeah. Oh, you're cooking. Did you do eat? Did you eat already? God damn, Haru. God damn. Oh, I also love cooking too. Hey. What is your favorite dish, Haru? What's your like your dish that you love to cook? You don't care how long it is, as long as you can make it. For me, the food I really like to cook is roasted chicken, but not the roasted chicken that you think roasted chicken. It's like I'm I'm going to like what do you call this? Let me get some water for a bit. I soak the chicken with cold water with a bit of spices on it, right? Like for 3 hours, and then before I cook in, I put in some like lemongrass, garlic, maybe some onions, like a huge chunk of onions to absorb the juices of the chicken. And then I either roast it on a barbecue grill or deep fry it. Not you know, like turkey style in New Year's, I mean in Thanksgiving, America style. So yeah, it take hours, but I love it. I love doing it. It's just the, you know, the aftermath of everything was like, ooh, so good, so good. Now I now I'm craving to make one. Fuck, I'm now craving to make one. Ikaw Ming Basi, my cat is now annoying my hand. He wants pets so bad. He wants petting so bad. I'm gonna choke you if you do this. Kato, why you so annoying, Kato? Why you so annoying? Or if you really want a really easy recipe that is uh really good, vegetable based basically. You can copy this strat. So what you do if you have any vegetables, if you have potato, I don't know what potato, carrots, any type of vegetable that is like meaty-ish, slice it to small pieces, and then what you do afterwards is you boil water. Again, the blanch technique. Once the water is boiling, you put in the vegetables for at least 1 to 2 minutes. Take it out. Open a turn on the stove. Make it like hot. Put garlics and onion in. You can put any meat if you like, but no meat is also fine as long you have like those you know the instant stock thing like Nor. I think you guys have it like Nor cubes, like chicken stock in a small packet. And yeah, you have like a stir fry vegetable that is like very nice, very easy to do. You can actually put any type of sauce. Like if you want it sweetened, you can go oyster sauce. Yeah, eggplant is so good with blanching. Yeah. I actually do that too. Really nice. Because everything is all about the sauce. Blanching is like the one of the easiest things to do. You can never fuck it up. The only thing you need to have is like a really good sauce. If you have like shomai sauce or chili sauce, then great. You can just have the blanch in, put the chili sauce for flavor. Then you have a spicy chop suey. Yeah. Yeah, you can put onion. You can put onion. But onion is like, because onion uh cooks really quick, it's on the fry part. You don't put it on the blanch part. Yeah. Because the blanch part is like for those that needs time to cook. Things like onion, eggplant, squash, you know, carrots. That's where you blanch it. Like boil water, blanch for, you know, 1 to 2 minutes. I know you'll be asking, wait, will it be cooked if you're gonna blanch it for 1 to 2 minutes? Yeah, that's the thing. It will cook. Because blanching allows it's like, I don't know the science of it, but it allows it to cook quickly using oil than using oil itself. You know, like oil is like really good for cooking things, but for vegetables it sucks. Because the vegetable will be so hard or so oily. But with blanching, there is less oil apparently, and also it's also like cook from the inside. It has the crunchiness on the outside, but the cookness of the inside. Yeah. As B Dillon said. Cooking stream when I have a better camera, I'll show you my amazing cooking techniques. That's something I'm actually really proud of. My cooking skills. Oh, okay. For everyone here who wants to, have you heard about chicken sticks? There's one recipe that only needs three things. You need you need the what you call this, a wrapper. Let me get this wrap. Let me Spring roll wrapper. Spring roll wrapper. So I'm gonna teach you a simple technique. So first, you need to get a spring roll wrapper, something like this. Oh my, I cannot post it here. Oh my, let me get the link for the picture. Yeah, that's the picture. Get that. Okay, I call this chicken sticks, but it's actually like a spring roll chicken. So you'll be like, ah, so you what you're going to do? Like you dice up the chicken and then you no. What you do is just simple. You only need the wrapper, chicken, water, and oil. Yeah, those are the three things you need to make this dish. So what you do? This is actually my secret recipe dish that I always use in festivals in my place. It always works. So you just cut the chicken. So let me give you a visual representation. So you have first the, let's see, this is the wrap. Yep. This is the spring roll wrap. Spring roll wrap. Of course, I would rather have you to buy this, this very thin and circular spring rolls, where you can get like around like a whole pack for like 50 spring rolls. You need chicken. Specifically, if you have the breast part is so nice. And the breast part, so yeah. Then you say chicken and oil. So what you do is simple. You just cut the chicken with a knife, right? And make sure it's like a strip, like like a square strip, like a small square, and then you wrap it with this spring roll. Just wrap it, and it will look like this, like it look like a spring roll, but but it's like wrapped with chicken, and then fry it. And then just fry it. I'll tell you right now, no seasoning needed. Yeah, whoa, why is there no seasoning? The wrapper is salty itself. Once it fries it, the saltiness of the wrapper will not go to the oil, but it will go to the chicken, and the juices of the chicken will go out and go to the wrapper. And this is like really good. It's like very simple dish. Doesn't cost a lot. Really good. No, not live chicken, sir. Hello, Cash. We are cooking, discussing about cooking for because that's how I roll. Yeah, it's actually a college version of a food. Yeah. But the difference is this one is like legit, like good, good. Use it in all occasions, on my friend's birthday, on festivals, on Christmas. I even use it on like like beer, like like food that you eat when you're drinking with buddies. Yeah, or pulutan in the Philippines. It's really good. Only three ingredients. The only problem here is that it takes a lot of time. Okay, it takes a lot of time because you need to unwrap the wrapper. You need to wrap the chicken. So if you have time, but you're also poor, but you want to eat something really good, there, chicken stick. I called it a chicken stick because it's actually like chicken wrapper or chicken Shanghai, but more simplified. So seriously, like if you guys follow this, tell me, please tell me what's your comments about this. Cause so far, all of my cousins loves it, and they never try to do it because of the hassle on wrapping the chicken. You know, some people don't know how to wrap spring roll, which I guess is a skill itself. Do you guys know how to wrap a spring roll? Haru asked, "Do you like fish?" I do. I actually like fish. I actually like it in in inununan. It's like a sour soup or a sour fish stew. I like it in sour fish stew, where you put like vinegar, all the things to make it mm, to kick the sourness. It's really good with rice. It's just mwah, beautiful. Especially when there's garlic. So like the garlic is like really cooked. That the garlic is like also like feels vinegary. It's like a pickled vinegar, a pickled garlic. Like, mwah, like just, ugh. You're allergic. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's actually the saddest thing I've ever seen. Dude, there's a lot of things in fish, dude, that is so nice. There's a lot of fish dish, dude, that is like, makes you contemplate about life. Steamed fish is like really good with a lot of vegetables in it, like a lot of spices, like putting, you know, ginger, like it's like steamed fish, tin foiled with tomato, ginger, lemon leaf, um, garlic, onion, steam within just like 1 hour, right? It comes out really nice, juicy. You just hope that the skin doesn't fall off, because when the skin is falling off, it's so hard to like eat it, but it's so good. I have a lot of dishes in my arsenal. Like most of my dish is like, like dish for emergency. You know what I mean by emergency dish? Like if a person is hungry, you want to cook something bougie, but like you don't have enough ingredients. I know how to do it too. Like in the Philippines, we have this thing called lechon kawali, or adobo. I think you guys heard about adobo. Adobo is very common in the Philippines, but there's a big but. It's actually like a luxury food because meat is very expensive now in the Philippines. So only a few people will try adobo. But I have a strategy to make it really simple too. And make it like more bougie. To make it more to make the adobo bougie, you just put boiled eggs on the adobo, you know? Because the boiled eggs will also absorb the sweet and sour flavor of the adobo. And once you take it out, it's like like a poached sweet and sour egg, and it always like rocks. It always rocks. Easy to prepare, just so expensive the ingredients. It's one of the things that is like so easy to prepare because what you need to do to make adobo is simple. You need to have pork, like pork belly chopped into squares, and then you should have at least these three things: a lot of garlic. You don't need onions. You need a lot, like a whole clove of garlic, chopped, minced, sugar, soy sauce. You can put you can put vinegar in to have that sour flavor if you like, and then put some bay leaves, star anise, any type of spices that you like. You can actually you don't need to have it to make the adobo. If you want more, you know, bouginess, you can put it in. Uh, and then just simmer it up for 30 minutes until it soften up. And once the pork soften up, put your boiled eggs in for another 10 minutes. Then boom, there we go. Easy to cook, but very expensive. Again, cooking is one of the hobbies that I really like to do. Like in fact, I actually know how to make pizza from scratch. Like making the dough, even like the dim sum, shomai, shopao stuff. Oh yeah, I guess why there's a big section about food in the Philippines, because Filipinos love food. Like we are very foodie. Our culture is such food centric that each place in the Philippines have their own distinct food mastery. You know, like here in Cebu, we are called the best lechon or roasted pork because our roasted pork is really crispy and it's also really juicy and tender on the inside because we basically slow roasted the pork for like 2 to 3 hours with a lot of spices in it, and then at the last hour we maximize the heat to a lot on the on the roasting pit to have the crispy skin. Mm. You can actually Google lechon in the Philippines. One of the famous food that you need to try if you ever in the Philippines. Our roasted pork is such a legend, basically. Dude, we're talking about food. I can't help it. Dude. I'm passionate on cooking. I'm also very passionate in cooking, dude. Cooking is like one of the things that I learn by myself and improve just by watching people, understanding the science of it. Because I guess here's the thing. Actually, understanding the science of cooking makes you better in cooking. You know what I mean by understanding the science? Like, why do you need the food to be cooked brown, especially like grinded meat? Have you ever wondered why? Like, why you need to have the meat brown before you put the spices in? Like, things like that. If you know the explanation for these things, you can actually become a better cook. Like for example, caramelizing onions gives it a sweet flavor. That's why if you caramelize onions, you can actually get the sweet flavor of the spaghetti rather than once the onions are cooked, you put in the garlic and then the tomato sauce. And then you wonder why is my spaghetti taste a bit bland? Because you didn't caramelize the onions. If you caramelize the onions, the spaghetti have that really natural sweetened flavor on it, you know? Of course, tomato is also needed too. You need to cook the tomato too to release that toxins to make it like sweety-ish. Like a lot of a lot of Filipinos understood the tomato sauce part, but they didn't understand the onion part. Hmm. Especially if you have grandma. Mhm. I am finishing this. There we go. Everything is done. Let me fix this a bit. Hey, there we go. I learned to cook for my Asian aunt. I opened a food shop because of her. Wow. Imagine opening a food shop, dude. That's awesome. In my place, right? I'm already too late on opening my own food shop in the Philippines because there's already a lot of, you know, competition here. So I do have the best chicken. Kaela tweets. PNG. Alright, I guess it's done. 2 hours in, 2 hours and 30 minutes for a comic. Actually, this is very fast to be honest. For a comic to finish in 2 hours, legit fast. Anyways, I think I need to be ending the stream for reasons I need to do other artwork. Let's put this here. How the hell can I put every comic here actually? It's way too many stuff. Alright, yeah, exactly. Now to wake up grandma in Twitter. Yep, now to wake up grandma. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm pretty sure this stream will be copyright intensive because I played two FUN songs. But yeah. Otsu, thank you for watching. Otsu, thanks for watching. Woohoo.